Hi, my name is Kelly. I'm a volunteer here at the MSPCA Nevins Farm, and today we'd like to talk to you about the care of rabbits. The first thing you have to decide, indoor or outdoor rabbit. Very important to have an indoor rabbit. Outdoor rabbits, you're just not socializing with the animal, so they're not a family pet. There are also predators out there for them and diseases they can pick up. So it's safe to have them in the house. So what type of housing are you going to have for them? Well, traditionally most people have cages. We recommend a fairly good sized cage, something about 42 by 28. Enough for the rabbit to move around, have a litter box, stretch out. There are other options as well. They have NIC cubes, which are nice idea cubes made by fellows, and they're about the same size, 42 by 28. And you can actually make them up into a condo style. You can put 2 or 3 levels, which is great for the rabbit, gives them a little more mobility. Another thing that you can use for a rabbit is a ring pen. If you have the space, they are absolutely great because you can buy an 8-foot ring pen, 30 to 40 inches tall, so the rabbit won't jump out, and that gives them lots of room to play and have fun. So today I'm going to show you the proper setup for a wire cage. First thing you need to do is put down a layer of newspaper. That's very important. Rabbits have soft pads on the bottom of their feet. They don't have the harder pads like a cat or a dog does, so they're susceptible to sores. So put down a layer of newspaper. Next, put down a towel, blanket, fleece, anything you have to make it comfortable for them to cover the newspaper. And then I usually put in some sort of a hut. I prefer the wooden huts over the plastic huts because they might chew the plastic huts. So the wooden huts can also withstand their weight. They love to jump on top, hide underneath. One of the most important pieces of a cage is a litter box. Line it with newspaper and put in some nice clean Timothy hay. The rabbit will use the litter box in the back and munch on the hay in the front. Also give them a fresh supply of hay in either a basket or a cardboard tube. This way they have some clean hay to eat. Rabbits actually need 75% of their diet is from hay. Next, I'd like to talk about toys and water. Water bottles, very important. Either use a large water bottle or a large enough bowl to hold at least 8 ounces of water. A rabbit can drink as much as a 20-pound dog in a day. Next, a nice sturdy bowl, usually ceramic, for pellets. For toys, I like to use anything natural that they can chew. Rabbits' teeth are continually growing, and they love to chew. So any of these sisal, wicker, grapevine wreaths, wooden toys, they like plastic cat toys with noises, slinkies, any type of baby toys like baby keys that they can throw up in the air. Anything like that is great to keep your rabbit occupied during the day. I'd like to talk about the proper way to hold a rabbit. You put the one hand underneath the rabbit's rib cage and support the front legs, and with the other hand support the back legs. Rabbits are built for speed, so their muscle mass is actually heavier than their bone mass. So they have a tendency, they can break bones in the back if they do a lot of kicking. So the proper way to do it is to lean over, get on the level there, and gently put them in. To take a rabbit out, again, you could put your hand over their shoulder blades, put the other hand under the rib cage, grab hold of the rabbit, pull them out, and then support their back legs. I have Sage here to talk about rabbit food. Rabbits, normally we feed rabbits pellets. We recommend a good quality pellet like an oxbow pellet without a lot of fillers. Some of the pellets you can buy in the market today have seeds, corn, and that's really not healthy for a rabbit. It's best to stick with a good quality pellet. As far as quantity, most rabbits need between 1/4 and 1/2 cup of pellets a day. What you can give your rabbit every day is unlimited vegetables, especially green leafy vegetables. I'm surprised my little friend Sage here isn't going for them right now. We have green leaf, romaine, parsley, collard greens, broccoli. Any of these are safe for your rabbit, along with peppers, apples. Be very careful though, apple seeds have arsenic, so they must be taken out before you feed your rabbit apples. As far as carrots go, rabbits love carrots, but you have to be very careful because they have a lot of natural sugar. So usually no more than 1 inch a day. So feel free throughout the day and evening to give your rabbits lots of fresh green vegetables. The only lettuce to really stay away from are the iceberg lettuce, the one that looks like a soccer ball. They don't have any nutritional value and will upset the digestion of your rabbit. Even the bowl here, clear wooden bowl, is safe for Sage here to nibble on. It's very important to spay and neuter your pets. We at the MSPCA spay and neuter all of our pets before adoption. If you do adopt a rabbit from us that's too young to be spayed and neutered, usually around 4 months, then we ask you to come back when the rabbit is old enough. We will adopt a rabbit out from 2 months on, after they've weaned from their mother. So Sage here has already been neutered, but the importance of having a rabbit spayed and neutered is friendliness. You want to make sure the rabbit doesn't have, when they're not neutered and spayed, they're more aggressive tendencies, and marking territory. So you want to avoid that in the house. You also, this will make the rabbit more calm, as far as, especially if you have children. Another important factor for female bunnies is that 80% of females that are not spayed are susceptible to uterine cancer. So it's very important to have your rabbit spayed and neutered. Another important reason is if you have other pets in the home. Some people do have other rabbits, they have a cat or a dog. In that case, it's absolutely necessary that all animals involved are spayed and neutered. I'd like to talk a little about grooming. A number of things you have to keep in mind when you have a rabbit. Their teeth grow continually, so you always need to give them something to chew on, like I was showing you with the toy section. Give them some natural baskets, some balls, some wooden toys that will help to naturally wear their teeth down. As far as their nails go, you're going to have to do the clipping. Usually about every 3 to 6 weeks. It really depends on the rabbit and how fast their nails grow. Rabbits can either have dark nails or light nails. Buns here has dark nails, a little more difficult to clip. So what you want to do, if he'll let me do it, is pull the nail out like this. If you need to, you can wet the fur a little bit to help keep it away from the nail. Put the clipper on, if you can see the quick, and unfortunately with the dark nails you can't see the quick as readily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple light presses. Press, 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 and then clip. That way, if I'm touching the quick, when I press down, Buns will let me know and pull back. If not, I know it's safe to clip. So it's basically just press, 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 and clip. They have 4 sheds a year, too light, too heavy. In fact, I just had someone call me a couple of days ago and said, can I put a little oil on the paw of my rabbit? They're shedding like crazy, and I think if they have dry skin. And I said, no, it's absolutely normal. Don't give them oil, that will give them diarrhea. The best thing to do, I said, is to brush several times a day when they're going through their heavy sheds. It's very important, like I said, to give them fiber, because the fiber will help move that fur through their system. Rabbits do not have a vomit reflux, so they cannot cough up hairballs. It has to go through their system. So that's why they need the fiber. But a nice soft brush like this, you can also, at some points, you can just pull the fur out just like that, as long as your rabbit doesn't mind. Sometimes a rabbit will get a poopy bottom through no fault of their own. So what you would do is, I like to just use a nice warm water on a washcloth and just gently clean the area. I wouldn't use baby wipes because they have alcohol, and rabbits have paper-thin skin. It's very sensitive. So stay away from putting anything on the skin besides just some warm water and with the washcloth. Today I tried to show you a sampling of the types of rabbits we have. There are over 40 different breeds of rabbits. Now, animals are constantly turning over, so if you don't see exactly what you want, please keep coming back. Thank you.